we will check in with you soon, and you can let us know what other feedback you have for Wilds in the comments down below. Here at Arix Gaming, we're two friends who love to play games. You have me, Paradise, as well as 2-6.
Our goal is to keep the videos as concise as possible by cutting out any of the fluff and focusing on what really matters with high quality videos.
So make sure you're subscribed down below for more videos on your favorite games.
I spoke to a donut guy who says that the last time he saw Bill, we acted like we didn't know him. And I thought maybe that's because he didn't see Bill. He saw you.
I didn't spend too much time at Bill's place. Now, if there's nothing else.
Forensics pinpointing time of death to around 10:20 a.m. So sorry to ask, but can you provide your whereabouts?
I can look. My life is back-to-back meetings and phone calls. In fact, my next meeting started 10 minutes ago.
Well, we did have some more questions.
Leave them with my assistant.
Oh, you're done with those cops already. Your next meeting's not for 20 minutes.
I know.
We've found half a dozen folks in the neighborhood with $100 bills, and all of them said that they got them Bill. Picked up to. Before you start, I agree with you. The money theory has holes. Bill was beloved. Everyone said that if word got around that someone in the neighborhood had done it, where does that leave us? People looking for someone from his own right, Wall Street there.
I like his brother. You saw his temper.
Sorry, no. His brother's assistant emailed us his alibi. John Beth, he was on live TV giving a phone interview. See this one.
Hey guys, it's Paradise, and today we have another exciting episode of Creators on Creators, this time being joined by Rage Gaming. Now this is a longer distance. Hey guys, it's Paradise, and today we have another exciting episode of Creators on Creators, this time. Hey guys, it's Paradise, and today we have another Hey guys, it's Paradise, and if you're a Monster Hunter fan right now, you probably understand how we feel because there's so much information right now. We're both super hyped, but also kind of overwhelmed. So in today's video, we wanted to drill down on some of the biggest changes to Wilds and focus on topics of the ecosystem and world itself. Hey guys, it's Paradise, and after playing a ton of Monster Hunter Wilds, we're here to break down everything you need to know and round up all of our tips and that juicy beginner's stuff that we wish we knew sooner. We'll be touching on all of the basics for those new to the series, as well as the new additions to Wilds. That will mean even the seasoned hunters out there will still learn something new, so regardless of your experience, be sure to stick around. You're bound to learn something, and if you do enjoy this video and want to see more, hit that like button and subscribe below for more Wilds coming your way very, very soon. Anyway, let's get into the video, starting off with a recap of what Monster Hunter Wilds is. This is the latest installment in the long-beloved franchise of Monster Hunter. There's been many exciting additions over the years to the series, and Wilds is no exception, but the gameplay at its core does largely remain the same. You're going to go out and hunt large, imposing monsters in epic boss battle style fights, and once you defeat them, you'll gain different parts off of them to use in crafting armor and weapons for yourself, powering you up to fight the next, more difficult monster. This loop continues as you fight stronger monsters to get stronger parts to get stronger weapons and armor. Along the way, you can experiment between the 14 different weapons available in the game, each with their own playstyle, strengths, and weaknesses. In Wilds specifically, you'll embark on a journey to understand everything there is to know about the Forbidden Lands, its different monsters, and various ecosystems, as well as learning the mysteries behind the monster known as the White Wraith, as you strive to bring a lost boy back to his people. Well, now that you have a baseline understanding of what the game is about, let's take a look at what you'll be doing while playing. So right off the bat, you'll be thrown into the game's epic story, which will introduce many of the core mechanics to you, and after a brief prologue, the game will then open up and you'll have a few options. You can continue to follow the story, which gradually takes you through the different areas and monsters that the game has to offer, as well as unlocking additional features throughout. This can be done either alone or with your trusty Palico sidekick, as well as your friends if you want to play online in co-op, so you can all hop into a link party in order to hunt together. Opening up your menu and going to the Communications tab will give you the opportunity to invite friends into your link party. Once they have joined, you will automatically send invites out to them when you go out and start questing. This can then be accepted from their side with a pop-up notification or from the invitation list screen in the menu. Once you have your link party set up, you can even start an environmental link, which allows you to all share the same area together as you go out of your camps and into the world to explore as a group. So you can either stay in a link party and hunt individually and join on someone else when they begin a quest, or start an environment link to explore and hunt together in the same world. But do note, when playing through the story, you will have to do segments of it solo in order to complete the cutscenes, but once you've all deployed that... cutscene, you can then choose who to join on and complete that story hunt together. After the hunt is finished, you'll all be separated again to continue the next part of the story, and you can repeat this if you want to play through it in co-op. It's not the ideal solution that we wanted, but it is a slight improvement on previous iterations of Monster Hunter, so just bear in mind if you want to do the story in co-op, it does require sending and accepting a lot of invites. But now let's go over your base camp. This is your main base of operations out in the Forbidden Lands, giving you access to everything that you might need. Your tent is going to be the thing that you probably interact with most, and this is where you will do all of the things that you need to prepare for a hunt. In here you have your item box, where you'll store pretty much everything you have, and it's from here that you'll be taking items you need into your pouch out to hunt with. Potions, antidotes, traps, and other useful items are a must-have to ensure you're going to have a successful hunt. So be sure to spend some time here fine-tuning your item pouch, and you can even save this setup as a loadout, which can then be easily accessed and refreshed in the future and you can now even share your loadouts with friends. If you're unsure on what to bring, the 3 basic loadouts are more than enough to get you started, but generally speaking, one set of items won't be a fit for every monster in the game, so be sure to familiarize yourself with your various options. You can also craft items here using materials you find out in the world. This is done by going into your crafting list and choosing an entry, which generally combines 2 items to make something new. There's some amazing items that you otherwise wouldn't find out in the world, so it's a good idea to check back here regularly to see if you learn any new recipes. Once you've crafted something for the first time, the entry will no longer be obscured, so you can easily see how to make it again. You can also sell items here, which is useful if you're running low on Zenny. There's also various items that are specifically meant to be sold for Zenny, such as these silver eggs. So don't be shy to sell these as soon as possible to get that extra Zenny. It's generally not a good idea though to sell off your monster parts unless you have a massive surplus, and even then I don't recommend it. As you progress and play more and more, Zenny will become less of a problem, so if you are struggling, just go out and hunt some more. Within this same area of the tent, you can also customize your radial menu, which gives you quick access to various different commands, items, and more during the middle of a chaotic hunt. The default setup has some options to help optimize your healing and debuff cleansing automatically, which is fantastic for newer players. But if you're someone with a bit more experience under your belt, we would recommend spending some time here and getting everything to your liking. A good tip for newcomers is that you can actually set up a crafting action on your radial menu. This will automatically craft any item when you select it, as long as you have the ingredients in your pouch. The thing is, because certain items have a carry limit, this is a great way to get around it. If you bring extra trap tools and things like thunderbugs or nets in your pouch, you can craft additional traps per hunt, because otherwise you can only take 1 crafted trap. The next tab in here though is where you can change your weapon, armor, and decorations. You can carry up to 2 weapons at a time, which you can easily switch out mid-hunt on your sacred mount. Weapons and armor also carry different skills on them, which all add up to make your character even stronger. Generally speaking, the higher the level of skills that you have, the greater their effect, and you can view exactly what they do by pressing square here. This can be simple things like straight up boosting your damage, defense, or crit chance, or it can get much more specialized. Part of the fun of Monster Hunter is figuring out the best way to get the most out of your weapons and skills, and decorations are gems that you slot into your armor or weapons that help aid this. They give you additional levels in skills, letting you customize your build even further. Just like your items, you can create loadouts here for quickly switching between different setups, and again, you can now share these with your friends too. The Palico tab, however, lets you customize your Palico's weapon and gear, which is especially useful if you're hunting solo or in a duo. This is because your Palico will go out to hunt with you in solo or duo hunts. They're fierce allies on the battlefield, and later on in the game, after completing various side quests, they're even capable of setting up traps, gadgets, healing, and even reviving you, so don't sleep on your little furry friend, as they're incredibly useful. The next tab over though is the Meals tab. This is super important because eating before a hunt gives you massive buffs and stat increases. The effect will differ based on the ingredients you use, but the majority of them will max out your health and stamina bars, increase your damage, defense, or elemental resistances. So making a meal and eating it before you go out on a hunt allows you to fight for longer, as well as giving you additional buffs depending on those ingredients, making evading or preserving stamina a lot easier. So make sure you're never hunting on an empty stomach. You can tell if you have a food buff via this little steak icon above your health bar, or if you want more information about how long your current meal has left, you can go back to the tent to the meal menu and see it right here. A good thing to note is that your meal duration will not decrease while you're in base camp, so you don't have to worry about losing your meal effect if you're spending time here. Also in this menu, you have the ability to rest, which is an incredibly useful tool for changing both time of day and the current season of the area. It does cost guild points to do, and more on that later, but it will make tracking down certain monsters and critters far easier at their specific times and weather events. You can also access the quest menu directly from your tent. This lets you post specific monsters that you want to hunt, or even join in on quests that others have put up within your lobby or link party. Finally, for your tent, you'll also have some fun customization options, some of which you will unlock later in the game. Now, when you exit your tent, you'll see some useful NPCs around that will be on the journey with you. The first up is Alma, our guild-appointed researcher and handler. She is our main quest giver who will authorize hunts and follow us out into the field. When talking to Alma, you can post quests and join on others just like in your tent, and you can also set up a lobby or join another lobby from here. Lobbies are different to link parties and can hold up to 100 hunters at a time. Now, while you can't all run around in the world together in a lobby, you can join on each other's quests and interact with each other at base camp. You can always find people to play with in public lobbies if you don't have a dedicated group, or set up private lobbies just for you and your friends. Once you've progressed far enough, you can even create or join a squad, which lets you join your own dedicated squad lobby. Another helpful NPC is going to be Gemma, our handy blacksmith, who's in charge of turning any materials that we get from a hunt into powerful weapons and armor. Each weapon will fall somewhere on a crafting tree, with upgrade opportunities to make the weapon stronger. In some cases, the tree will split into several options, and this can even be for a weapon from a completely different monster. This can sometimes mean that you have to craft a completely different weapon prior to the one that you want to unlock, if the progression path is locked by this little lock icon. Armor is a bit different though, and you can generally craft the pieces that you want with the materials you have. Some armor sets have an alpha and beta variant, and all this means is that the beta variant will have more innate decoration slots, while the alpha variant will have more baked-in armor skills on the piece itself and less decoration slots. So basically, one gives you more customization if you have enough decorations. Gemma is also capable of crafting talismans, which are like powerful charms that give you extra points in a skill of your choosing. These are a great way to make up any missing points from something in your set, letting you put the finishing touches on your build. Gemma can also craft palico gear and weapons, and while they do have their own stats, you can always go with what you like the look of, as this is
What do we do?
This is awful! Where do we go now? The village. It's you! This way.
What are you doing?
Nata, you can escape through here.
Escape?
People out there will help you.
But what about you?
Go on.
Wait!
Go!
Don't leave me!
Be strong!
Begin observation log of the East-West buffer zone and the Eastlands beyond, commonly known as the Forbidden Lands.
Weather?
Fair.
Inclemencies?
None.
Visibility?
Dust haze present.
Large monsters?
Clear.
Small monsters?
Clear.
Endemic life?
the number of native birds.
All standard readings, sir.
Yes.
Other anomalies? Other anomalies?
Down there. Someone's in trouble. Set us down along the desert perimeter. It can't be a child. Are you all right? Can you hear me? He's still breathing. Luarte. Luarte. It's an ancient language.
Tend to him.
Right.
Yes, sir.
I don't see any serious injuries.
But he's dehydrated.
I thought the Forbidden Lands were uninhabited, sir.
It seems we must do a more thorough investigation.
Impressive. Thanks. This is serious. Thanks.
Impressive, thanks. This is serious.
Impressive. Let's do this.
Nothing so far. Oh, hey there.
Hey! Over here! Yeah? Hey, over here, Hunter!
Your reputation precedes you, Hunter. I trust you know what I've called you here to discuss.
Yes, sir. The Forbidden Lands?
Indeed. But more precisely about the boy we rescued in the vicinity. Entry to the region itself has been restricted for 1,000 years. We thought it completely uninhabited. Any remnants of its ancient civilization rest solely in historical record. Now imagine our surprise to have discovered this boy. He claimed to be part of a clan, the Keepers. He said they have a village in a land we thought uninhabited for ages. A few years have passed, but the Academy, of course, has remained skeptical.
This village. Is there evidence it exists?
Nothing absolute, but the mysterious composition of the boy's pendant suggests it might. And as for how we came to rescue the boy...
Sir?
It seems a certain monster had forced him to flee. It attacked his village, and he escaped alone. Unfortunately, the underground tunnel he used to make his escape collapsed. We found him, took him in, and here we are.
Do we know the status of the village?
Unknown.
And of the monster?
Unknown. However, the scholars hypothesize that it may be a monster, which we thought to have perished long ago.
An extinct species?
They're calling it the White Wraith. The Guild has authorized the rescue of the Keepers and an investigation into this monster. I've selected you as a lead hunter for this expedition.
Thank you, sir.
Finding the village won't be easy. You'll need the proper guide. Speaking of which, I have an extra assignment for you.
Hello, my name is Alma. Come on. It's okay. How are ya? Great. As soon as we find a good spot, we can get things set up and ready to go. And then we can get started.
This is gonna be great!
You bet.
Yeah.
I hope we find them soon.
Look!
Hard to park!
Aye!
There's so many.
They're exceptionally agitated. Could they be chasing something? It's a person! Bring us closer!
And crash right into them!
We're still too far away!
What do we do? Hold on. What's that?
That's all right.
Can you reach it?
I have to try.
I'm coming too!
Yeah. Nice. All right. Hey, it's okay. You're safe now.
Yo. So much for this region being uninhabited.
It must be a type of flightless.
Isai. He's still in trouble. Isai? We were doing sacred practice. But then it came. And my brother, he...
What came? One of the things that was chasing you earlier? It's okay. And your brother, where is he?
He told me to run. And he stayed.
Sounds like trouble, yeah?
Can you tell us where he is?
The sacred. He knows Isai sent.
Let's find him.
I'm with you. Everyone else, focus on scouting for a campsite.
Understood. Just send a signal if you need backup.
We'll leave some supplies for you. I'll keep an eye on these two.
We're moving out. Coming.
Please, take these people to save Isai.
I'm counting on you.
Come with me, okay? Don't worry. I'll be back soon.
Okay.
Come on.
Be careful out there! We will! See you later!
We should prepare a bit, just in case. Oh, that's right. Have you decided on a weapon? Wonderful. In that case, equip yourself and we'll be on our way. You can try out your weapon over here. Once you've got a feel for the weapon, we'll head out.
We can head back to camp if you need to change your weapon.
heard are quite intelligent. Give them a scent and they'll follow it on their own.
They're fast, too.
I hope that girl's brother is okay.
We should hurry.
Did you hear that?
It's coming from in there.
Down there.
No! Stay away! Come on, bud. We have to run. Go! What? I can't just leave him.
I'll help. Hurry! Caution. You're targeting a chupacabra, an amphibian. The field authorizes you to immediately neutralize the threat.
It's going to attack.
see you back at camp.
There it is.
Yes, he's safe.
Now, have at it! Here we go!
I'm going.
It's safe now.
There. Thank the winds.
Allow us to introduce ourselves.
Wait. Hold on. Did you really do that? There's no way you should have been able to. So, how?
We came because your sister said you were in trouble.
Nona! Where is she?
She's safe, don't worry.
Yeah. We'll take you to her, all right?
Hey! You made it! What a fascinating creature. Any trouble finding us?
None at all, thanks to your flair.
You must be Isai. Please, this way.
Okay.
Hey, Hunter. Back already? Good work.
Hey, your sister's just over there.
She's been worried sick. Hurry.
This is a pretty well-protected spot.
We could do a lot worse for an interim camp. This way.
Just a quick check. I'm telling you, we just need some space. She's fine. But she needs which we're perfectly capable of.
Nona!
Isai, you're okay!
Thank the winds.
You see? She's fine. Now scram. Go. Back to your stations. They'll pull us in later.
I didn't properly thank you before. Everything just happened so fast. I didn't know what to say. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm Isai. My sister and I are from a nearby village.
My name is Nona. It's wonderful to meet you. I'm Alma. The others and I are here on a search. We're from a place far out west. Thanks for letting us borrow your sacred earlier. They were a tremendous help.
Did you train them in your village?
Yes. We raised them from eggs and trained them ourselves. They're invaluable to us as companions.
They're so intelligent. They really came through for us back there.
I know, right? They're great at sensing and avoiding trouble. And at remembering scents. But they're pretty tricky to handle. So not everyone's cut out for riding them. Take this guy, for example. He won't let just anyone ride him. He's almost too smart for his own good. So, when I saw him take to you so easily, I was really impressed. He must have a gift.
How did you end up in that situation back there?
Oh, it was all my fault. I was careless. I was helping Nona with riding practice, and a giant toad stuck up on us. I told Nona to run for it while I got its attention, but when my sacred and I tried to get away, he slipped, and we fell into that cave. And so, who exactly are the two of you?
Oh, right. We must have really surprised you earlier.
forgive me for my lack of understanding, but you use those tools? I've never seen anything like that before.
Back where we're from, specialists use these tools to protect others from large creatures. With the understanding that they're never to be brandished at other people, of course. Only those with special permission are allowed to use them.
Tools? Specialists? Permission? It's all new to me. But I'm just glad you were there.
Where's this village you say you're from?
It's just a short distance away by Sacred. Nona and I live there with our grandmother.
Would you happen to know of a tribe called the Keepers?
The Keepers? No, I don't. Sorry.
I see. Well, that's okay. We're actually helping our friend here find his home. His people, they're called the Keepers.
The Keepers, huh? Sorry. I don't remember ever hearing that name before. But our elder, she might know something.
That won't do to keep you talking. Let's take a look at those wounds.
Why don't we have a look around base camp? Where should we go first?
Hey there.
Oh, hello.
How are you holding up?
I guess I'm okay. I was so surprised when you jumped off the boat onto that bird thing. That was amazing.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, I heard you crossed the desert on foot.
Yes. Outside the tunnel, it was sand in every direction. Tashin, that's my father's friend, gave me some food and water. So I walked and walked until I couldn't go another step. I don't remember anything after that.
You were very brave.
I guess so.
So, what kind of things do you like?
Me? I don't really know. I liked the tea Alma made for us on the sand ship. It was sweet and smelled nice.
Let's talk again later.
Okay.
Welcome back, Hunter. Looking good out there.
Thanks for looking after Nata and the other kid. Oh, and nice throwback there.
What can I say? I come in handy. Well, I got everything set up and ready to go. What you think? It's not ideal, but I can make do. Especially since we might be on the move soon. But don't you worry. I can still make anything you need to succeed out in the field. And if you got materials, I can make you something. If you don't have enough, I got you covered. Got something in mind? ready to work. Alrighty. Perfection. Look good. Alrighty. Perfection. What are we making today? Look good. Alrighty. Perfection. I'm ready to work. Alrighty. Perfection. Anything catch your eye? making today? What are we making today? Yeah, it was. Bumped you right off the ship and onto a sacred. That took guts. And I've seen my fair share of guts. Wait, that came out wrong. My point is, seeing you jump off the boat brought back all kinds of memories.
Good memories, I hope.
Yeah, I used to go adventuring with a hunter just like you. Together, we tore up the land, sea, and sky. It made me the adventuring junkie I am today. Enough chit-chat. See you later at the big huddle, yeah?
Well, if it ain't the Avis unit, here to stock up on provisions? Well, you came to the right place, but we're still in the process of getting set up. The support team is a little behind schedule, so I can't really provide any provisions. Sorry. But they should be here any time now. I'll get back to you after the meeting. Deal?
Well, look who it is. That was quite a show you put on back there. They told me you were good, but they failed to mention you were halfway out of your mind. I'm Olivia. We'll be working together a lot on this expedition.
Pleasure's all. How do you get roped into this expedition?
Oh, you don't know? My unit has a reputation for handling special assignments. I can already tell this is going to be quite the ordeal, but the rest of my unit is not too fussed.
Sounds like they trust you.
We have our objectives. The Keepers, the White Wraith. But there's more to the job than that. True hunters devote themselves to helping people. That's our calling. So wherever this journey takes us, let's answer that calling. Together. Our paths are many, but the destination is always the same.
So what else have you heard about me? I'm almost afraid to ask.
People say you're a solitary bird, that you prefer to work alone. So why'd you agree to a cooperative undertaking like this? Change of heart?
Change of something.
Well, you're here now, and that's all that matters. I won't pry. So, have you been to the training area yet? There's no better place to learn the feel of a weapon. Have a look when you get the chance. This dream we walk through is fragile, and only through constant self-betterment do we delay its end.
So they set up a training area, huh? Why don't we stop by? I think it's almost time for our meeting.